Hey, what's up? This is George Shamoun. I wanna I wanna show you in this video how to add Calendly, the scheduling application, to my website. This way you can have an idea how to do it if you have a self-hosted website. And the tools I'm gonna use is Hostinger web hosting. That's where I have my website. It's a simple website. It's not that complicated. So I'm gonna add in a couple few minutes. Once I have more people showing up on this live stream, I will add it. So again, it's adding Calendly, the scheduling software, to my website. I want to show you how to do it in case you need to do it, because many people have to add a scheduling application to their website, and they're not sure how to do it. And this is one of the options, Calendly. You got other options like Equity. That's for Squarespace scheduling. And and this is one of the options, Calendly. So you can join for free, or you can upgrade to the paid plan, but you have more options, obviously. So if you have any question, submit it in a comment. And once I have 4 people on this live stream, I will go ahead and start showing you how to do it. Meanwhile, we're gonna be chatting if you have any questions about it, and we can talk about making your own website, adding Calendar to it. Or if you have an existing website, if you want to add the scheduling software to it, let me know. We can talk about it. Once I have about 4 people on this live, I can uh, I can show you on my computer, on my desktop, how to add it from Calendly. Okay, say hi in a chat box, guys. Okay, I have 5 people now. I think I'm gonna be. Let me know say hi in a chat. Okay, hi, welcome. Let me see, Bazanta Plong Joe CR7. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Welcome, guys, to the live stream. I have. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi in a comment. Hi, Fortnite Bros. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let me show you. I don't wanna like make you wait too long. I can show you now how to add it. So I have my I have my computer and two screens here. If you look at the two screens, and one of them will be for my website. Let me show you my website. The back end, I logged in into my web hosting account, and let me flip the screen. So this is my web hosting with Hostinger, and I just logged in. This is the back end of my website. So and this is welcome, Brady Snake. Hi, I am from Louisiana. Thank you for joining the live stream. Okay, so let me show you. So this is my website. I logged into the website. That's the back end, and this is Calendly here. I logged in Calendly, that's my my account here, and I have an event here, and this is my name, and this is the URL that Calendly will give you uh, once you have an account with them. My account is free, but you can get the upgrade. You can get more options. So now let me show you how to do it. So I'm gonna flip my screen and switch back and forth between both screens. So stay tuned and watch what I'm doing, and then once I'm done, I'll flip back the screen towards my head, and we can talk about it, and I can answer your questions. So hello, welcome, Kashyap JY. Sorry if I'm butchering your names, I'm doing my best. Okay, let me start. So flipping the screen. Now first, I'm gonna add the Calendly software to the website. So I have to create a web page first. So I'm gonna go here, it says website. Then I'm gonna go to edit website. And then I'm gonna go here. If you look here on the left side, so it says pages and navigation. So I click on it. Let's say I wanna create a page here, a test page. I'm gonna call it test Calendly or test scheduling, something. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add here, I'm gonna hit plus. No, actually, that's the element. Let me see. Yeah, pages. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. It says add a page. So I'm gonna click on add a page, and then I'm gonna add a blank one. It says a new empty page. Click on a new empty page, and then I'm gonna give it a name. So a new empty page. Let's say we're gonna call it test Calendly. Calendly. Okay, and it will give you the URL. It's right here. So it's going to be at URL georgekcwebservice.com/test Calendly. I'll show it to you in a minute once I'm done. So what we gonna do here, we gonna save it. Save. And it's right here. If you see it in the navigation bar, it says test Calendly. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get out of this. So test Calendly. I'm gonna add. This is the default. That's what you get. You get this footer here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a section. First, like on those web page builder, website builder, you add a section. First, you add a page, then a section, then the code. So I'm gonna add a section here. Add section. And again, it's gonna be blank. Add a blank section, and I'm gonna give it a name, Calendly test. Okay, so what I do, I go here and I add an element, and the element is a text. So I, this is the text here, and I can type in it, edit text. I can type in it test Calendly. This is the title, just a Calendly. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it here. So this is the title of the page. Now I'm gonna add Calendly here. So let me make this bigger. And I'm gonna add it here. And the way I do it is I'm gonna add an element, and the element has to be, it says code here. So add code, embed code, it says here. If you go down, it says embed code. So I'm gonna click on it, drag and drop it here. And this is where I'm gonna add the code for Calendly, where it says your custom embed code here. And I'm gonna click on enter code, and it's gonna give me this screen, and it gives me the HTML code tags, HTML code tags, and the closing tag. And then it says your custom embed code here. So I'm gonna embed the code here between those two, where it says this one here. Now I'm gonna move to Calendly on the other screen, and I'm gonna look at it says new event type. So you have to create an event with Calendly. So I did create an event. It says free one-on-one live online consultation, 30 minutes. So this is the page here. What I'm gonna do here, and I'm gonna go here, and now if you don't want to add it to your website, you can get this link here, and that by itself, I can show you. It will show you the scheduling page, the calendar. So if you type this is separate without a website. You just type this, but you can have calendly.com in your URL. It's not yours, and then it will give you your username, and this is how it looks like. And if I click on this one here, it's gonna give you the schedule. If you look here, the calendar, I mean, and this is, some text I can add. So let's get out of this, and this is by itself. Now I'm gonna add this to my website. This is exactly what I'm showing you. So let me get out of this, go back to the account here with Calendly, And if I go to setting, if you look here, it says setting. I click on setting, and it says, if you look here, it says add to website. So I click on this, and then it's gonna give me some options here. The first option, inline, embed, pop up, widget, pop up text. So I want it to be inline embed. So what I do, I click on this one, select it, and then continue. You click on continue here, and then you can have the code here, the HTML, JavaScript, and the CSS code, and then it says embed code. It says place this code in your HTML where you want your Calendly widget to appear. Okay, so what I do here, I click on this one. It says copy code. Click on this. By doing that, and you see the check mark, I copied the code. It's in a clipboard. Now I'm gonna come back to my website, and I'm gonna paste it here where it says your custom code. So what I do here, I just paste what I copied from the so let me move this statement here, and let me paste, and I paste it here. So now I'm gonna hit embed code. It says embed code. It's not that difficult. It shows you like exactly what, step by step. Embed, and then once I update the site. You have to update the site, update website, and you should be able to see it here. It says website changes are published. So it's published now. And what I'm gonna do, it says view site. So view site. So if I click on this one here, so okay. So if you go to the test Calendly, this is where I added it. Test Calendly, and you can see it here. This is the page I just showed you in my account with Calendly. It's now on my website, and if you click on it here, it's gonna show you the schedule here and everything. So this is on my website. So right now, if you jump on your computer or on the internet and you type this URL, you can see this page that I just added now. I might remove it later on, but for now I leave it for a couple days. So if people are watching this video, you can see it. So again, go to georgekcwebservices.com/test Calendly, and you can see this page here. And this is how you add your Calendly scheduling software or account to your website. And I can go back here to the editor, and I can adjust it here. So this way it doesn't hit the border. So what I do, I can change this one here, bring it down, and to make sure there's a space around it. And again, then I will update the site again. And then I'll check how it looks like on mobile, and it's right here. This is auto-fix layout. Let's try this. Okay, so this is on mobile here. Update, published, and it should appear here. It takes a minute to load, and so yeah, I think I have to fix the layout or something, but that's how you do it. So let me switch back the screen. So this is how you do it. If somebody have a question, let me know. What I did now, I added the Calendly scheduling to my website, and I showed you how. You have the option, if you don't have a website, you can have the link from the Calendly software, and you can hand it over to people, if they want to schedule an appointment with you. But if you have a website or you're in the process of building a website, you can add it to your, you know, to your website. This is how you add it, and this is the case of self-hosted service like Hostinger. This is a bit different from other hosted services like Squarespace, Weebly, WordPress. There are different methods. So, but if you have it, we can. You have a question? Let me know. We can look into it. And if you have a WordPress website, there's a code. I think you can get the same code and you can plug it in. So yeah, so this is how you do it. If you have any question, let me know, guys. Let me know, and I can try my best to help you now. If you have a website and you're trying to add scheduling to it, this is one of the famous scheduling application, Calendly. But there are a lot, But they give you a free account, first, so you can use it. And then in the future, if you want to update, upgrade, you can get a paid account. You can pay like $10 or $12 per month, but they give you the capability or more capability. You can check the options. But this video now is about adding the code. How to embed the code from Calendly to your website. If you have a website, this is how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here now live. I can answer you right away. As long as you have the same setup as mine, like self-hosted website, this is how you do it. And if you have a WordPress website, it's gonna be similar. Also, Squarespace, Weebly, they all, they give you instructions how to do it. But basically, you have to copy this code, the script, the HTML, and the from Calendly, and the CSS. It comes together. All what you have to do, copy and paste it in the right place. And this is where I show you. It says code. And what I did, I used the website builder in Hostinger, and a lot of websites have this kind of service, nowadays. So you don't even have to know how to code yourself. It's good to learn how to code like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But if you don't know, you can use this website builder. You just drag and drop elements on a web page, and anybody have a question, guys? If you like this kind of content, I start doing those often, the live streams. I can answer you if you have any questions. I talk about making a website, coding with markup language HTML5, and the styling language CSS3. I've been learning those for the last couple years, and I feel comfortable, helping somebody who's starting new. But JavaScript, I started with JavaScript, but I'm not good at it yet. It's very difficult. I don't feel comfortable showing to somebody, except very basic codes. I don't do projects. It's I'm still learning it, but again, you don't have to know how to use coding. You can use those services, the website builders. Anybody nowadays can build a website. So you just have to learn the tools. Anybody have a question? Let me know. Any questions, comments, topics you want me to discuss for future videos. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. So let me know. And guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of topics. Just, subscribe. This way you'll be notified whenever I go live or upload the videos. So anyone have a question now? I can answer you right away. If I have the answer, if I don't, I will try to, refer you to the right resources. If I know where to refer, I'll do my best. So again, this is George Shamon. I'm coming to you live on this Tuesday evening. It's 10:05 my time, Central Standard Time, US. So yeah, let me know if you like where you're tuning in from. I'm very interested to know. I am coming to you live from the US state of South Dakota in the Midwest region of the US. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you. And at the same time, I want to grow my channel. So I do appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel And in return, I will help you make more live streams like this one, answer you, and make more videos depending on the topics you request. And if you don't request and let me know what topics, I'll make topics myself, but it's much better the ideas that come from you, the audience. This way I know exactly what to do. You will be helping me, instead of myself making random topics and I'm not sure what you need. So please let me know. And also, whether you're on this live stream or you will be on a replay in the future, I want to thank you so much for joining and for checking this video. And let me know, even in the future on a replay, just submit any questions and you'll give me ideas about future videos, So if I see any questions on this video here, I can answer you now, or if you are on a replay, I can make another video and include those questions, and answers. So yeah, what anybody have a question about making a website or adding certain services, integrating services with your existing website, whether you have a WordPress website or a self-hosted one. Squarespace, I don't think I used it before, and Shopify, they're a great platform. Every platform is good for certain users at certain levels. If you're starting new, there's certain platform you should be using. If you're advanced, if you know how to code, if you're, you can. I mean, some platform are difficult, even though you don't have to know coding. Even if you're not a web designer or web developer, they can be difficult. I haven't been getting into Shopify. Shopify and Squarespace are great platforms, but I haven't been getting into those yet because they're costly. My recommendation in the beginning, if you're testing the water, do what I'm doing. This is my first website. Self-hosted website. They're very cheap, and most of them nowadays they have website builder, like I showed you. Just use the drag and drop. You can decide how you want your web page to look like, and you can build it. Drag drop elements like text, picture, and I should make more videos about this, I think, if you are interested to know how to use a website builder. So questions, comments, topics, anyone have a question or any topics you want me to talk about, as long as I have the basic knowledge, or I can look into it. But if you look on my website, on my channel here on YouTube, you can tell topics I discuss. So that's my preference. But I'll be adding more topics. So I talk about making simple website using website builders. Also, I talk about using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I started recently with Python. Python is a great programming language. It's a high level programming language that anybody can learn. It's not that difficult. It's English like, it's much easier than low level programming languages like C and C++. So anyone have a question, questions, comments, topics? Let's talk about it. This video is about adding Calendly to your website. If you're how to pick up the code from the service and add it to the website. Basically, it can be done the same way with most web hosting and services. Like it's gonna be a little bit different, I think, with WordPress. They might have a plug-in. I don't know how exactly to do it because I don't have WordPress now. I used WordPress in the past, and it's a great platform, and a lot of people use it. It powers over 35% of the websites on the internet. It's a great platform, but the thing is, It's you need to do a lot of work when you set up your website, and it's ongoing. You have to take care of the plugins, the updates, and sometimes the plugins can cause a problem if they're free and they're not being updated. And if you want to get well maintained, plugins, you have to pay for them. So I don't know, it's up to you. It's some personal preference. But after what I use different websites and platforms, I recommend in the beginning getting a self-hosted web hosting account and add to it a template, or use the website builder just to dabble with it and to learn how to make your own website. Now if you're interested in hiring somebody for making your website, I mean, and you want to pay money, that's a different story. You can pick what you want, you can select. But if you're making your own website, this is one of the good ways, one of the easiest way. So I mean, most platform nowadays, they have drag and drop and the graphical user interface. uh, and if you are a programmer, or if you are a web developer that you know code, you can go to the back end and make changes and custom codes. And if you're not, like I'm saying, you can use the drag and drop. But again, every platform is suitable for certain users at certain point, depending on your skills and how much you want to spend to learn it, or how much money you want to spend to uh, to hire somebody for your projects. So if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure, guys, make sure you subscribe, because I need to grow my channel, and I will help you in return answering questions, making more videos like these, because the more I have subscribers and the more I have comments and requests for topics I want to talk about, the more I'll be motivated and I'll make more videos. So make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Every single subscriber is important to me, every single one. I don't care about hundreds or thousands. You give me one subscribe, I'll be very happy. So, anyone else? Questions? You have questions, let me know. So, again, we just discussed how to add the Calendly application to your website, to a website, self-hosted website. So what we did, we copied and pasted the code, and I showed you how it looks online now. So anyone else have a question? Guys, let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi in a comment so we can talk. This is a two-way conversation. It doesn't make sense for me to keep talking, and I don't even know if you can hear me, you can see me, you can understand what I'm saying, or if you have any ideas about topics you want to talk about, questions, answers, let me know and we can discuss it. Even if you don't have any questions, just drop hi in a comment box and let me know you're here. And if you are tuning in from the US, what state or overseas, I'm coming to you live from the US state of South Dakota, and my name is George Shamoun. On this channel, I make videos about making simple websites using website builders, HTML5, CSS3. These are coding. I make videos about using Visual Studio Code to code your to edit your code and create new ones. I make videos about Inkscape for SVG files, and also I have big amount of videos about using Linux. If you're interested to learn Linux commands, also I have a course online. If you go to my website, you can check it out. And but there are a lot of free videos on my YouTube channel about how to use Linux commands. Anyone have a question? thank you so much for joining, whether you are on this live stream now or you will be on a replay in the future. I value your attention, your time, and if you like this kind of content, I want to ask you to subscribe. You will be doing me a huge favor because I want to grow the channel, and in return, I'll be making more videos, and this way I have more ideas about topics I should be talking about. Anyone have a question about adding Calendly to a website? If you have a website, self-hosted one, even if it's not self-hosted, whether you have Squarespace, Shopify, there are ways to add it, to add the Calendly scheduling. So anybody have a question about that? I went through it before about 20 minutes ago. So if you're interested to know how to add the code from Calendly to and embed it on your website. In my case, I have a self-hosted website. Check out the video like 20 minutes ago. I did it. So anyone have a question? So I can I'll try my best to help you. Just drop it in a comment or just say hi. So this way I know you can hear me, and anyone have a question? People are tuning in and then out quickly, but if you have any question, let me know so I can answer you now. Again, we're talking about adding Calendly to your website, embedding it, and there's a way you have to copy the code, the script, and the HTML from Calendly to your website. And I did it 20 minutes ago. So if you're interested to know, you might want to go back to the video later on. You don't have to, you can stay now here, in case you have any question. But at one point, later on, you can check the video from the beginning. This is where I added the code and I showed you Calendly and my website and how to do it. And each case might differ a little bit because in my situation, I have a self-hosted service which is called Hostinger, and I have Calendly, and I'm using the website builder in Hostinger, where I can add the code. There is an element in the website builder. It says code. I drag drop the code, and then I added the code. I copied from Calendly, and I pasted. I updated the web page on a website, and then it showed up on the website. This is how you do it. Anybody else? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you have any question about making a website or adding Calendly scheduling to your own website, let me know. Anyone else? Question, comments, topics you want to talk about, as long as it's within my channel topics, and if I have the knowledge to discuss it. If not, I can direct you to the to other resources. So anyone have a question about adding scheduling to your website? And the service I used is Calendly to my self-hosted website, using Calendly, the scheduling application, and adding it to my website with Hostinger, web hosting company, using the drag and drop and copy and paste some codes, and anybody can do it. As long as you can follow some instructions, you can do it. It's not that difficult. Anyone have a question about making a web page? Maybe we can talk about coding using HTML5, CSS3. We can talk about those. JavaScript, I don't know much about it because it's difficult. I'm trying to learn it, but it's not easy. It's kind of difficult. So I'm focusing on HTML5, CSS3, and using a website builder. This way you don't have to use codes. There are so many ways to make a website, so many ways. You don't even have to use HTML5, CSS. You can get a template. I mean, obviously the template includes them, but you don't have to do it from scratch. That's my point. You can get a template and you can fix somebody's, or your website. So anyone else? Anyone else have a question? We're talking about making how to add Calendly scheduling to a website, self-hosted website, and I showed you before about 20 minutes ago. So if you're interested to know how, go back later on to the video, to the beginning of the video. After 10 minutes from the start of the video, I made I showed you how to add the code from Calendly to my website, and you can follow the same methods, the same steps. So, anyone have a question? Anybody have a question? Questions, comments? Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I need your help in growing it. And in return, I will be helping you making more live stream like these, and answering your questions about topics I cover on my channel. So, anyone have a question? Questions about what we're talking about? If you're interested to learn how to add Calendly to your website, make sure you watch the video from the beginning. About 10 minutes into the video, I added, I showed you how to add the code from Calendly to the website, to my website, and that applies to a self-hosted website. If you have other platforms, it can work, but you have to follow the instruction. I haven't tried it on all, on many options. Anyone else? Questions, comments? Do you have a website you want to add Calendly to it? Or you already have it built? Let us know in the comment box. So, anyone else? Reese M, I am more of a hardware guy. Okay, I see. Yeah. So what do you do with the hardware? You still need software to run on the hardware, right? The hardware by itself does not run. You watch Michael Reeves. Mike Reeves. All right. Anyone else? Questions, comment, topics you like me to discuss? Yeah, both are equally important. Yes, that's true, Reese M. Yep. Yeah, that's a good comment. Yep. Guys, you can chime in. You can add your comments or topics. I mean, it's a two-way conversation. I'm sharing my knowledge, but also I can learn from you. I'm sure many of you are experts in certain topics related to computers, networking, hardware, web development, web design, programming. If you're an expert, no, you don't have to be an expert. If you're into the field, share your knowledge. You know, we can learn from you too. It's not, you know, some of you are more advanced than me, which is okay, and I can learn from you, so it goes both ways. Guys, if you like this live stream and you're interested in future ones, subscribe to the channel. I need to grow my channel. I need your help, So I don't claim to be an expert, but I cover different topics on my channel, and I keep learning myself, So I don't consider myself as an expert. Maybe I am ahead of a beginner by 1 or 2 steps, not much. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anybody have a question about making a website, redesigning a website, web design, web development? Um, yeah, in this video we discussed how to add Calendly, the scheduling software, to my website, which is a self-hosted website with Hostinger. But some of you have WordPress websites. You can do that too, but follow the instruction on a Calendly website, and others have other ways of scheduling. There are so many ways, but this is one of the good methods, using Calendly, because it's a famous application for scheduling. Reese, I feel like a lot of people use social media a lot more than standalone website. This modern, yes, you're correct. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Most people are on social media. Yes, that's true. And but having a website, I mean, it depends. Everybody think of it different way. I still like having a website. Yes, for advertising, business, and things like that. Oh, you mean on social media? Yes, yeah, yeah. Lily, hi. Welcome, Lily, to the live stream. Do you have any question? We can help you. Yeah, but you can advertise on social media, but by the end of the day, you still have to divert the traffic to your website, because you have more options when it comes to designing your website and making it convert the way you want. But social media, you're not gonna have options when it comes to redesign. And there are a lot of competition on social media, if you're on Instagram or YouTube or other platforms. And if you know, unless you want to use a paid advertisement, then you can buy the traffic, and you have to be a good you have to be not an expert, but you have to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you lose a lot of money, or you have to hire somebody. And again, when you have money that you want to spend, it's not a problem. You can hire somebody to design a website, or you can hire an agency to for paid advertisement. Like Facebook and other social media. So it's a personal preference and what you want to do. And from what I've seen, I'm not a big social media guy. I like YouTube mostly, and I have a group on Facebook about Linux commands for beginners. It's got about 7,000 members. But what I want to say, that people on social media are not geared toward buying right away, but on websites, it's a bit easier, to sell or get attention, and there's not a lot of competition. If you drive somebody or somebody gets on your website, you're the only one there. But if you have you're selling products, like I see a lot of people advertising about digital products, and on Etsy and other platforms, and they don't tell you how much competition there is, and they don't tell you how long it took them to start selling and making decent money. All what they tell you, you make six figure in a month or a year, and they don't tell you what you go through unless you try the platforms yourself and the businesses. Whenever there is a lot of competition, competition is not bad. Competition means there is business, there is demand, but still it's not easy if you are a beginner. And those people, most influencers, they don't tell you exactly where they were and how they started. They just tell you the result where they are, and they make people believe them, because you cannot believe them. There's social proof. Somebody showing you a lot of subscribers and making a lot of money, and they can show you numbers. You cannot believe them. But one thing people don't pay attention to, it does not apply to everyone. Everybody have different, you know, journey, like I say, and trip. So, anyone have a question about what we're talking about? I added, half an hour ago, I showed you how to add Calendly scheduling software to your website, and I am using a self-hosted website, and the service is called Hostinger, and I'm using the free account in Calendly. It's a scheduling software, and there is a way to add it to your website, so you can embed it with your website. And I went through the tutorials, and I showed you both the Calendly account, my Calendly account, and how I copied the where I found the code, and how I added it to my website. And you can go like the 10 minutes into this video, after the beginning of the video, in like 10-15 minutes, you can see the presentation how I showed you. But now, if you have any question, I can answer you now too, but for later on. And make sure, guys, if you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I want to grow it, and at the same time, I want to help you, make more videos like these, answer questions. So it goes both ways. I'm making those videos, I'm trying to grow my channel, and I'm trying to make a service on a side beside my full-time job, like making simple websites. And that's why I'm talking about it. I'm creating content to attract people who are interested in this kind of content. And if somebody needs a website, and I can help. So, but again, I give you a lot of free information on the channel, and you can ask me questions. You don't have to pay me. So, anyone else have a question? Guys, let me know if you have a question. Join the conversation. It's a two-way conversation. I'm not the only one who's gonna be talking here, because I want to help you, and I want to teach you stuff I know and some skills, and I can learn from you. It's a two-way conversation. You might have skills that I don't know, and you can teach us. You can share your information, as long as it's related to the topics we're discussing about making websites, coding in HTML, CSS, and so. Reese, that's a good question. Do you think AI will be able to make websites in the future, since things like Chat GPT can write code and program, etc. Yes, to answer your question, Reese, um, uh, that will make half of humans redundant. Obviously, in the future, it's gonna affect. You're right. It's gonna affect uh, human, the jobs and everything in the future, and even now it start, taking effect, and it's every industry is using AI nowadays, but still it's too early that it's gonna take over and the human beings don't have jobs anymore. And even as of now, um, I can talk about the web hosting company I'm using now, like I said before, Hostinger. They have AI websites. They have the AI that can build a website for you. And I tried it. It make a website in so fast, in a few minutes. You just feed it the information, and but the website it creates, it's not gonna be that complicated, or its design, it's not, you can tell it doesn't have that good design, like the templates you buy from, let's say, Theme Forest and Template Monster, or somebody like who's a web designer have good eye for design. I mean, myself, I'm not a good graphic designer or a web designer. I'm not good when it comes to design, and I noticed that it's not the best option. I tried it, but I changed. I said I'm not gonna use it. Yes, yes. I mean, not everybody can tell, but you can tell that it doesn't have a lot of options. It's very simple. It's very simple that a beginner web developer or web designer can make it. It doesn't have this, let's say, animation, or like the hover effect and those. It doesn't have that. So I mean, at one point it's gonna get better. It's gonna improve. But as of now, I don't think AI will get to. I mean, AI is great for. Basically, it's using computer software and data to. To predict the future, and does based on a history and the present, and it's a great, but still it's not gonna have the touch of a human being, you know but it can be better than the human senses. What I'm trying to say, let's say, if you're looking at a data, like you wanna analyze, AI is gonna use Python, let's say, and data science and the programs, and they're faster than you and I, and you can teach them how to recognize certain pattern, and they can catch it. So basically, this is like technology using data analysis and prediction, and it's great. It's great, and it's fast. I mean, one thing we have to admit, computers are known for being fast in processing data and information, and doing it quickly, processing a lot of information and quickly. Those two things a human being cannot do. But the analysis we can do, machines cannot do, as you can tell, as you know. So, but AI is great now, but it will be years before it takes over human jobs. Like, I mean, I am in the telecom industry, and I see AI embedded in every software we use, but it cannot replace our job. Our job is very complicated, and there are so many intricate details to what we do. We get an order. Each order is different. Each design is different. The AI cannot get that, cannot do that. But I can see it. I mean, they add it to the software. While you're typing your notes, it will predict, some words, and it will help, and the auto correction. This is like similar to AI too, So yes, I agree. Yeah, they don't think. nobody can be smarter than the machine can never be smarter than a human being, because the human being who are creating those machines, so they must be smarter. But like I said, the machine are faster, and they do a lot of processing power, a lot of information. So I can give you an example now. I started to mess with Python, the Python programming. I had a book how to use some commands, and I like it. It looks like it's easy to learn than other languages because it's high level programming language and it's English like you can read it. The Python, and the JavaScript. I think those are easiest for me to learn. I don't know about other people. I mean, still they're not easy for me, but they're easier than other programming languages. Like C, C++, Java, C Sharp. They're easier. So I started to use it recently because I run Linux at home. I have two computers running Linux. One of them is a server, one of them is a desktop, and they have the Python interpreter. I can use Python. So I got this book, and then I was, just for fun, I wanted to try how to multiply or raise to the exponential, like 2 power 3 power 4. So what came to my mind to to run 2 power million, so the 2 multiplied by itself million times, 2 exponential, million, and the Python did it in a few seconds. You and we cannot do that. You cannot multiply 2 power 1 million. It might take me years, if you want to use the paper, or you know what I mean, like. And in Python did it for a few seconds. So this is the power of computer and programming and applications, the speed. Yes, so if you want to get into AI, at one point I'm gonna get into it, but I learned now HTML5 and CSS3, but I wanna get into JavaScript. Once I nail JavaScript, I'm gonna start with Python, and the next step I'm gonna learn about AI because I'm very interested to learn about it, and because everybody talking about it, it's the technology now, and everybody talks about it. So, but I'm gonna learn it, but I'm going like step by step. I don't like to jump from place to another, and I know programming are the basics. What I'm learning of web development, obviously not you know, the regular programming like game programming and desktop programming. I'm into the web development because it's easier than other coding languages. The scary part is how the AI can self improve. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is scary, yeah, the learning part, yes. I mean, still, a human like us have to teach AI how to learn. It's all about machine language and data science. It's all, about data programmings and data analysis and manipulation, but using different methods. And they're applying it into most industries. So, yeah, but it is scary. It's scary, and at the time, it's helpful, and it's gonna improve a human life. But you can learn it, So just learn it, and you'll be fine. So it's guys, make sure if you haven't subscribed already. I need your help in growing my channel, and I'll be making more videos and. To discuss topics like these, the one on my channel, and I can help you with the knowledge I know. I don't know everything, but if you let me know what topics you're interested in, as long as it's within my skills, and you can tell from my channel. Just look at the videos. I go over. I use Linux commands. I have a lot of videos about Linux commands. Uh, I talk about using web hosting, domain name, and making simple websites using a website builder, web hosting, and what else? And I make videos about Inkscape for using it to make vector graphics and how to convert them to PNG. This is how I make my thumbnails. And also I talk about video editing. I'm not good when it comes to video editing. This is why I'm enjoying those live streams. They're much easier for me than editing a video. But I know the basics of video editing, but I want to learn it more at one point. So who else? Questions, comments, topics you want to talk about, as long as it's within our skills and knowledge. I mean, if you want to share your skills when it comes to technology, I'm fine too. I mean, I don't know everything. I'm just sharing the basics, but I'm sure some of you are more advanced than me, and you have some skills that I don't know about. So, anyone else? Questions, comments? So, if you want to learn Python, buy a book called Python, I think, Made Easy. Let me see. Uh, it's a simple one. I like this series, but I don't know if every book is good. But I got this one. Let me show you. Python. Yeah, Python in Easy Steps. This one. This one. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Python in Easy Steps. This one is good. This. This one is good. It's easy if you want to learn Python. So I don't know anything about programming or coding. I find it interesting, though. I do component level electronics repair. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, you're close to. Okay, yeah, that's why you mentioned you're into the hardware before. I think you mentioned about hardware. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it depends on your job. It depends on your interest, and it depends on. I mean, I don't recommend somebody to learn programming or making a website or coding just to learn it. You have to have a reason and a goal. This way you'll be motivated in doing it. And myself, my motivation is to make a business out of it on a site, to make websites, and make extra money, and at the same time help people for free. And if somebody want a website on a site, I can make it. So basically free. Part of my content is free, and the other part is for paid services. So I still have to work on my website, so can people can understand it, because it's all over the places. I have to sit down and think what I have to write, because writing the text is very important more than the design. And it has to have a good design, but people have to read it and understand what I do and what I offer. Reese M. Reese M, where are you tuning in from? Are you in the US or overseas? I'm just interested to know where you guys tuning in from. I am in the U.S. in the state of South Dakota. I mean, I am in England, UK. So, oh, okay. I see England. So now it's about it's 11 p.m. my time. Is it about 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. your time? I know you're okay. 5 a.m. I know you're 2 hours ahead of Lebanon, of Beirut. You know, I know that for sure. So in Lebanon now it's 7 a.m. and in England it's 5 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I know Beirut is always 2 hours ahead of London. So anyone else have any question or you want to share your knowledge about technology? I mean, this video was about adding Calendly, the scheduling software, to a website. You know, I did the demonstration. After 10 minutes into this video, if somebody would like to know about it, you can go back to the later on. But as of now, we can talk about websites, technology, you know. I mean, I shouldn't say technology, that's a very broad term, you know. We can talk about how to learn HTML5, CSS3, uh, how to learn JavaScript. I don't think I should be talking about JavaScript because I'm not good when it comes to JavaScript. I'm still learning it. Uh, how to make a website if you are not without using codes. You know, you can use a website builder without using any codes, you know. So Reese M, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You seem to have interesting topics and information. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can continue the conversation, you know. Yeah, and that applies to everyone. I like you know, I wish everybody can subscribe to the channel. Okay, perfect. Thank you for subscribing, Reese M. Yeah, thank you. I do appreciate the good words. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Who else? Questions, comments, topics you like to discuss now or in the future on coming up videos like this one, or you know. Thank you guys for tuning in to this live stream. I want to thank you so much. I value your time and your attention. And nowadays, attention online is the most valuable asset. You know, it's so difficult to get somebody's attention, knowing the bombardment of messages from social media and other media, you know, other ways of communications like phones and TV, radios, etc. You know, everybody is bombarded with so many messages continuously throughout the day, and for someone to share their time with me, it's very valuable. You know, thank you. Anyone else have a question or a comments or a topics you like me to discuss now or in the future? You know, as long as it's within the lines of topics that I have knowledge about. And you can tell from my channel, if you look on my channel, you can see what topics I discuss. Those are the ones, I can talk about, even though I'm not very advanced, but I'm way ahead, like 2 or 3 steps ahead of new users. If you never used this stuff before, I can help. Yeah, anyone else have a question? So, yeah, so if you want to make a website, there are so many ways you can make a website. There are so many tools. Anyone else have a question? Okay, guys, I guess we've been going over an hour, like hour 15 minutes. I think I want to wrap up the session now, unless somebody have a question, in the next couple minutes. I can hang out for 2 or 3 minutes, but it's been going for over an hour, and I don't have any more information. Unless somebody have a question, I'll try to answer it if I can, but I don't have any more topics to talk about for tonight. But we can make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so you'll be notified with the future updates and the future videos. And hopefully, I can make another one tomorrow. And I want to think about topics. And you can submit your questions. You'll be helping me if you want. You let me know what topics you want me to discuss. So, with that said, thank you so much. Whether you're on this live stream, you tuned in, or you are on a future replay. See you in the next video. Thanks.